Welcome to the Impact Evolution podcast. I'm your host, Coach Andy James. I've put this podcast out here to provide support, guidance, and insight through real life experience that I've learned so that you can impact your life through my lessons. This is raw guidance that will help you evolve your body, brain, business, or career. My purpose is to help you build, grow, and evolve into the best version of yourself to live a healthy, wealthy, fulfilled life. Welcome to this episode. Enjoy. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you set out to achieve? How big would those dreams and goals be? I call this the graveyard for goals. It's where our goals and our dreams go to die before they get any kind of attempt, because that limited way of thinking, you've already predetermined that you're not going to achieve what do you think or know you deserve. At what point in your life did somebody say to you, or did you decide that I can't set a goal that's this big, I can't achieve this? What evidence backs this? What was there that got in the way of you saying, well, yeah, I can actually move towards this goal? I want to give you 3 things to think about that you can use moving forwards. I've used these for years, and these are things that I've learned along the way inside of the whole self-development, personal development kind of process. And I don't want this to sound woo-woo for you. I don't want this to sound a little bit too far out there. So I'm going to give you 3 simple things that you can do right now that change the way that you work towards the goals that you say you're not capable of achieving. Because failure is only failure if you're not learning from that feedback. So the feedback is what's going to allow you to achieve those goals. But how big is that goal? What is that goal? What dream says that you can't live into something that feels like it's a stretch, it's a reach? Here's how you get there. First point, play to your strengths. Learn from your weaknesses. If you play to your strengths, it's going to give you momentum to get moving. If you are understanding that you are maybe a good listener, you're good with tech, you're maybe good with finances, play to your strengths, get the process moving. But as those things that come up that are your weaknesses that you feel like you are failing with, they're the things that are going to be allowing you to jump the hurdles, learn from them and move forwards, because that's the key to success, is learning from the weaknesses whilst playing to your strengths. The second one is map out the process. Nobody knows where they're going without any kind of direction or destination. You're taking mindless steps, moving round in circles if you don't know how to map out the process. If this is a health goal, it's knowing how to get to a 25-pound loss. If this is a career goal, it's how do I become partner or CEO of the company? You need to know the steps that's required to get to where you want to go. Now, don't start from where you are and look forwards. Start from where you're going to get to and reverse engineer the process. That's a pretty much guaranteed step-by-step process of getting you there. Now, every single step might require some new tasks or some new skills that you need to learn and develop to take the next step. So don't think it's going to be a clear-cut plan. You might get there by luck by taking every single one of those steps, but chances are there's things to learn along the way. Again, revert back to point 1. Play to your strengths, learn from the weaknesses. And the third one, sometimes it's going to suck, but you're either going to know how to do it or you're going to learn how to do it, but you'll do it anyway. Yes, that means getting up on the days that you don't want to. Yes, that means doing something repeatedly until you get it right. I'm going to give you an example. This recording in itself, I cannot tell you how many times I've stopped this recording to re-record because words are escaping me, because I'm having a rough kind of mental health type of day. My hormones aren't feeling great today. I've been diagnosed with low hormones, with low testosterone, and all these things impact the way that I operate. Now, my goal is to deliver something that you can use to move you forwards. Is that a big goal? Is that a stretch of a goal? Not right now, but it's part of the process, the map. The second point that gets you to where you want to go. It's delivering some kind of information that helps people create a ripple effect in their own lives that ripples out into everybody else's. Now, for me, recording however many of these and getting them wrong every single time, that's part of the process. That's embracing that suck and doing it anyway. I'll either learn how to do it or I'll know how to do it. I know how to do this, but it's just a case of repeating the process until I get it right. What looks like the first time. Trust me, this is not the first time. I'm probably into the hundreds at this point of, well, yeah, I bet I'm over 100 recordings at this point. For over a 10-minute recording, we get it done anyway. So embrace that suck. But revert to point 2, mapping out that process. The reason why this is going out, the reason why I know that I will do this or I'll learn how to do this is because me doing this for you gives you some kind of insight, some kind of knowledge that you could share with somebody else, or by taking actions, creates a ripple effect for somebody else. Reverting back to point one, play to your strengths and learn from your weaknesses. Well, my weaknesses is turning my mental health struggles into a superpower. Fighting the anxiety, fighting the mood and personality, fighting the OCD, fighting all of those things that tell me that I shouldn't be doing this, and using them anyways to play to my strengths. My strength is I know that I'm resilient. I will do something regardless of how many times somebody tells me I can't, or how many times I have to redo something, i.e. this recording, until I get it right. So I'll play to my strengths because I'm resilient, I'm determined. I'm one of those type of people that will just keep going until I know that it's done. And if you keep repeating these 3 key points, you will get a lot further down the line, and you will get off your ass and know that it is possible to get somewhere that you do deserve and stretch those goals, and don't think from a very limited way of thinking. So if you knew that you were not going to fail, if you knew you could not fail, what would you set as a goal? How big would it be? What would you work towards? I've just given you 3 things that overcome each one of the most common things that people say when they are working towards goals, that they cannot achieve X, Y, Z. They either don't know how to do it, so where to go, the map, point 2, they don't know what their strengths and their weaknesses are, so they just don't take action in the first place, or they don't like the suck and they don't embrace it, so they don't either know how to do it or they don't learn how to do it. But if you take every single one of those and use them, you're going to get at least a good leap further forwards, closer to the goals that you're looking to set and achieve. And I can tell you now, if you start achieving them very early on, you will get something from this. You will prove to yourself that you deserve whatever it is. You will build the confidence around setting bigger goals, moving forwards and saying, I do deserve this. There is no evidence that backs that my way of thinking before says that I didn't deserve what it is that I've been working towards, because my goals set bigger goals. My goals are deserving to be outside of a comfortable reach. A comfortable reach will keep you sat on that sofa right now. If you're out and about working towards them, massive credit to you. You deserve to be. Use these 3 key points. You'll get so much further with them. Have a great start to your day. And if this has been useful to you, I don't do paid advertising. So if you can share this with somebody or share this to your social media feed, leave a rating, leave a review. This could be that one episode that changes the way somebody else thinks just by you passing it on. I'm big about the ripple effect. And that ripple effect is passing it down to other people, paying it forwards. If you could do that for me, I can keep doing all of these things for you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'll speak to you in the next one. Take care and have an awesome day. If you're still here at this point, thank you. I appreciate your support and I hope you got some value from this podcast. If you did, we grow by word of mouth. So sharing this podcast with a friend or to your social media profile would be a huge honor. Thanks again. Hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.